Okay. Time to head over to the other one. The one Chiaki went to. Oh? Pitch black. You can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on? Don't accidentally touch your boob. Or do. Or just... Huh? Are you there, Chiaki?
Cause...
If you turn the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. Fully exposed? What? What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke in my eyes.
Aww.
What? Why bummer? Troll fail? What? No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. What? I don't get it. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. Squinted my eyes until they started to adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Interesting.
Hey.
Were you surprised that you're not naked? Oh, it could have been from in here. The curtain looks similar. Yeah, the killing could have been done here. And, you know, almost anyone would have had access to this. Because Mikan was busy being a pooper. Actually, now that I think about it, Mikan came back with me. And if the recordings were live, then that makes Mikan and Akane super duper double suspicious. Especially Mikan. Akane was, you know, still kind of fucked up. Is Mikan the killer? It's definitely a possibility. But are they really gonna kill off another girl? I don't know. Maybe they are. Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in the conference room were designed to completely block out light. So it makes sense why they used the candle. And they had to alter the time of death, probably. Or, I don't know. Actually, you wouldn't necessarily have to alter the... Well, actually, you would. Nah, no. Yeah, so it's starting to look like Mikan did this, but... I'm not so sure about that, because really, another girl's gonna die. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black, light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, was something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. What? She's upset. But she can't figure it out? I think I've already figured it out. Seems a bit too easy, though. I hope it's not this easy. What was it all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. So I guess that would be the hotel then. Did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it. What happened earlier?
I think...
What? Is she teasing me? Oh, Chiaki, you're such a trickster. I guess. I mean, since now. I should probably check some stuff, though. Like, she said not to, but I might as well. Really big window, the room was more spacious, thanks to that. Projector. Projector, well, it's not strange for it to be a conference room after all. Probably isn't a clue, I should look somewhere else. Maybe isn't a clue, but you don't know that for sure. And then, of course, over here. Desk. Folding desk. They probably arrange these inside the conference room during meetings. Catches my eye. Okay, so, yeah. Mikan, I guess, is now my #1 suspect, but, and I did say I thought she was a crazy killer, but still, I think that would be a bit too obvious. Anyways, now I guess we're just gonna head over to, yeah, we're gonna go to the hotel. They said we're done here anyways, so I will agree. I should probably end the part soon, but if all I have to do is the hotel and then the trial's gonna start, might as well just get to the hotel and do that first. I'll split it in the middle if I have to, if it takes too long. Alright. Let us go over to the motel, which is this way, I believe. I might be going the complete wrong way again. We shall see! Yeah? Well, there's the Titty Typhoon. I love the name. And the motel. Look at all the despair! So close! 9 despairs! And she's just walking around in it. Only 1 despair to go. Whoa, what? What happened? I saw something. Something happened. It said something. It gave a message. Looks angry. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Don't worry, I'll clean up the poop after I get full despair. I want to see what happens. Will it turn to Monokuma? I hope so. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the hotel. Don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be fast to just ask someone.
Damn right.
Hajime, can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? Same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
met with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So you had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. That's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, a body was found. Body? Kya! You intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
So Soda Cans and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed. Between the time he saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. Might be it, but... Well, alright, let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. Said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. You see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, I went to the movie theater, and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki. We didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. Maybe you couldn't, but Ibuki could! I mean, no one really has a solid alibi if you could have ordered Ibuki to do it. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. Actually, now that I think about it, because we went straight to the... Because after we saw the video feed, we went straight to the music venue, and when we got in, we didn't see Hiyoko, but we already saw Ibuki hanging there. Supposedly Ibuki. Now that I think about it, was there any need for, you know, Mikan to have set up, you know, a scene also at the hospital? Why couldn't she have just... no, I guess they would... It's just, how would she have gotten over there so fast? Maybe Ibuki was faking her death as ordered to, you know, while she was hanging from the rope? Is that really possible? I don't know. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
You still doubt me?
Jeez.
I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have done to end up like that. Okay. Fuyuhiko's account. So let's check that out. Fuyuhiko's account. After Fuyuhiko met Mikan from the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time. Suspicious, suspicious. Gundam, what's up with you?
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh, are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you can hide your presence like that? Wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. Are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? It's fun. Alright, so the middle room then. No side rooms to check out. I'm gonna make sure to look out for a Monokuma. I'm guessing there's gonna be one in here. You have the key. Key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Open, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Oh boy. What's the scene we're gonna be awaited with? So Hiyoko is staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, Sonia.
Oh my.
How did you get in? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, something happened? It's just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. What? Her fault? What does she mean? Intriguing indeed, but more importantly than that. Fucking Monokuma? Do I see any Monokumas? I do! I found them! I found them! Oh, fuck you, you bed.
No.
This makes me even more angry that I'm still somehow missing one in the second set. Definitely gonna have to give that a thorough investigation at some point. But I'll wait. Probably at least until before case 5. So what can we examine? I'll start with this. Balance camera beyond that Monokuma is no blah blah blah. Monitor, of course. This time I'll talk last, unlike usually where I do it first. Monokuma shows up on these screens, I get a chill that makes my heart leap. And then let's see, we've got the sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. We got the bed. Maybe we can sleep with Sonia in this. Isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. And finally Sonia, the most important part. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the conspiracies, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in the room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. What? And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. Aww, so sad for you. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, and then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mira is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiru. Mira kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
Probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mihiru taught her. Could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh, okay. There's a mirror in the storage room of the music venue. Oh. You know, man, you could have just, you know, helped her with it and it would have been fine. Then again, though, it's only Hiyoko. Unless this was all part of your plan. Sonia, you're looking suspicious. It's another girl! You're looking suspicious now because if they were trying to do an imitation murder, as it were, they would have needed this second victim. And, you know, yeah, so, like, if she was part of the plan, it was part of the plan to kill 2 people, then Sonia, you're looking very suspicious.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Yeah, you're looking super suspicious now. Unless they changed their plans and only decided that there'd be 2 killings afterwards, after they saw Hiyoko. Like, Hiyoko, when they saw Hiyoko, they were like, whoa, where'd you come from? What?
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could be Hiyoko remembered that? You're saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone. I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Then you're looking pretty suspicious. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Very much so. That is intriguing. That is something I'm not really sure about yet. Sonia's account. Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue storage room. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. And so it begins!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know.
Oh boy!
So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
See ya, Monokuma. It's already time. So this again. You need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Well, alright. Guess we're heading there then. And of course, this is the time where I'm supposed to guess who I think the killer is. I guess I'll head over towards the rock. By the way, do we have full poopage? Full disparage? No, not yet. I want it to go max. Then I'll clean up her poops. Unless maybe she leaves me if it goes max? It died! So that's what happens when it goes max. Do-over? Okay. Alright, so that's what happens when you get full despair. So, you see, I want to experiment to see what different things I can get, but at the same time, part of me just wants to get full hope again. I think I'll probably end up doing that. Yeah, I'll see what other things there can be later. Excuse me, Mono Beasts. I am heading to the site with the thing. Another level up. Excuse me. I know you guys are busy, but I've got a thing to do. Got things to do. At Monokuma Rock. Is this the part where I guess the killer? I think it is. So, given everything we've learned so far, Sonia being the killer would make sense, I guess, you know, with what she did, but that might seem a bit too obvious. Mikan being the killer would make sense. I'd like to say that's also a bit too obvious. And I'd like to say a guy's the killer because, I mean, come on, we already had 2 girl deaths, so if we have 3 girl deaths, the ratio of men to females would be 6 to 3, and that's just wrong. So, if I had to guess, like, it seems like it could be Mikan. I don't know. Part of me is thinking maybe that's the idea. Like, they're psyching the gameplay out, making you think there's no way a girl can be the killer this time, but it is, maybe. Especially because, I definitely feel like, you know, Mikan is very suspicious. Honestly, the more I think about it. But if it's not her, if we're going by a guy as the killer logic, Soda Cans is also suspicious because, you know, he set up the monitors and whatever. Who else is suspicious? We don't know where Nekomaru is. I don't think it's Hiyoko. And Gundam... Possibly, but we haven't really seen anything that to me points to it. So my theory is Mikan seems the most obvious, and then after that, the second most obvious would be, I guess, soda cans. So Mikan number 1, soda cans number 2. All right, that's my theory. Let's go, and we're gonna start the trial next time. That is, but first I'll see the scene that befolds me. Everyone who heard the announcement gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? You guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
I love that. Don't get in my way, you're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what'd you do with Nekomaru? So you come to avenge him. That sounds like he died! Sounds like you say, oops!
Anyway...
Since Nekomaru's unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
I gotta go first!
I won't let you.
I won't let you escape!
Hey, hey.
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it, there's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead, there's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it'd be best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn?
You'll find out soon enough. Poetic justice. Poetic justice would be if there's 3 killings, which means I would think only 1 person would die. So I don't see what you're saying here, but okay.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Hurry up and get this over with! You're right. Okay, before I end the video, let's talk with everyone. There's not that many people this time, he said morbidly. Just as I thought, this particular incident. We can continue that later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. To be fair, you didn't tell him anything, so why should he tell you anything? And how about you, Gundam?
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
How troublesome, but I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our 2 fallen comrades. And then next up would be soda cans. Suspect number 2.
This is bad.
What did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Monokuma was already... Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but... and then Akane, of course.
I'm gonna do it!
What are you whining about? Hurry and get this over with. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. Alright, and then you're up for you, Hiyoko.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best we don't rely on Monomi all that much. Just saying stupid things and it'll make us even more confused. We should just shut her up for good. How we do that? Just stuff the animal. Monokuma already killed her and just came back.
Hey.
Let's go, there's no time to waste. I said it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all. Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well?
I must learn the truth behind this murder, this most foul murder. Let us proceed. And then, Mikan, suspect number 1. We had some pretty sexy times, but to be honest, you were, I've been suspicious of you since near the beginning. I thought, you're way too innocent. I mean, there is no way. I thought you were going to turn out to be a crazy killer, and this might be the time. I thought there's no way they can kill off another girl, but maybe that was the game designer's plan. Make you think there's no way, and then have it be a girl anyways. I haven't been helpful at all. Couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash. Aw, you saying that because Hiyoko can't now? Aw, that's so sweet of you. Though, to add to something, who else would really know that to throw off estimated time of death, you should change up the temperature? I mean, I'm sure other people could have probably figured as much, but you'd be the one who definitely knows off the top of your head, as it were. So yeah, you're definitely suspect number 1, and then soda cans is number 2. If it's somebody else, well, good for you, game. Hopefully it's not too unobvious, as it were. Like, with Peko, that kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, she had water on her, but that was about it. Like, everything else was just, oh, Peko did it? Okay. It was more the connection between Peko and Hiyoko that came out of nowhere, really. That's kind of what really bugged me. But anyways, see you guys next time. Bye. Roar, I'm lying! We stepped on the escalator and descended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Yeah, I kind of just remembered I typically end these during the pre-trial prep. So we're going to go on for a bit more. Oops. When everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator ascended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. Ooh, fun! This is my favorite one yet. Feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. 2 people who got killed at the same time. Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey, hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Let's begin.
Yoo-hoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miota, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Honestly, she was kind of a bitch. But Mihiru kind of made her a little nicer, at least. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. She was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with Mihiru's death. She died herself. The person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. Wow, almost everyone on this screen is red. Whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake! For our friend's sake! For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake! Mostly Ibuki's sake! And for Coach Nekomaru's sake. The curtain to the 3rd class trial is about to open. This life-threatening trial building with hope and despair has begun!